My name is Ann DeFelice. I live in Butte County, California. Uh, and actually, yeah, my mom was diabetic. So I had been around the thought of eating healthy because of mom's diabetes. And what a shame that I found out too late for her. I wish she would have been alive to learn about this awesome program because um, we were doing it wrong. I was not feeling well, and I was thinking of retiring early because I wanted at least some years before I die. Mom died at 61. I'm 54 now, 53 when I started the program. And I was not sure I was going to make it to 60. So I was trying to figure out a way that I could get better. And I'm looking for help, and I'm just not finding the right help. And I saw the ad for Dr. Gala's program, his talk, and so I said, what do I have to lose? It's free. I've got all kinds of interests. Let's see, I play music. In fact, we were supposed to have band practice today, but one of the other guys canceled, so it worked out good. I used to fly helicopters. I haven't done that because of my weight. I was out of range. I'm hoping at some point to get back into it. I love the outdoors. Love camping in the woods, going to the beach, the redwoods. I want to live life to the fullest and go on adventures and see what there is out there, explore and just help people. I mean, that's what's so awesome about this program and this opportunity I have right now is to share with folks who may be listening or watching. This is something that works, and it'd be cool to see America turn around and just do the right thing nutritionally. We were all about whole grains, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, lean meats. So it wasn't that difficult for me because I already had a background. I wasn't drinking sodas. It's like that stuff's poison. Water all the time, drinking water all the time, staying hydrated, and that's a big part of this program. Growing our own vegetables, canning our own fruits and vegetables and that sort of thing. So organic was always a big part of growing up, looking for the organic. When I first learned I had diabetes, I was devastated. It was like, I'm not supposed to be here because I'm eating healthy, I thought. It's like, how did I get here? I'm an active person. I was a firefighter for the Forest Service. I'm out physically working. All my jobs have been outdoor jobs. I'm not sitting at a desk. So I'm getting daily exercise. I'm drinking water all the time. I think I'm eating right. Why do I have diabetes? Diabetes seriously was impacting my life, like just the couple months prior to discovering this program was when I was starting to really feel the pain. I mean, I'm hobbling around. I'm trying to get from point A to point B around this plant, and it hurt. I mean, my feet were hurting, my heels were hurting, my back was hurting. I mean, I'm just hurting all over and just moving really slow and seeing my reflection in the door as I open it. I'm just like, how did I get to this place? How did I get to be this big? I'm really not doing what I thought back then. I didn't think I was doing that much wrong. An occasional bowl of ice cream, an occasional cookie, but the whole grains and things that I thought were healthy, I found out was untrue. When I discovered I had diabetes, I was not liking the idea of medications, first of all. I never did like that idea because I see how they poison people. The diabetes doctor I had was prescribing medication, and my hope was to eventually get off, and then when he prescribed another, I thought the goal was to get to a place where I don't have to be taking the medication. Oh no, you'll always be on medication. And that's when I quit seeing him. I'm like, nope, this isn't the right answer. There's something else. I gotta find it. There's a way to get healed. My future looked bleak. I was like, I was feeling like I was oppressed by this dark cloud of hopelessness, I guess. I mean, it was like I'm going down a road that I'm not supposed to be going down, and I don't know how to get off this road. I don't know that it was afraid of dying. My fear was more afraid of not being able to do the things I want to do before I die. I have a whole list of things I want to do. And I'm hoping that at retirement I can do that, because right now my job is in the way of my time. So you need to have the time, you need to have the health to do the things that you want to do. And so now it's all looking good. I'm feeling like I've got another life that I've already lived ahead of me. The way I learned about Dr. Gallo's program, he had a half-page ad in the Chico News and Review, I think it was, or maybe it was even a full-page ad, but it was something that caught my attention, because I normally don't have time to read the paper, but it was big enough that I saw it, and that he was saying, get off your diabetes medications. It's like, okay, what's this about? And so that grabbed my attention. I'm looking at the ad. At first I'm thinking, yeah, right, because yeah, right, sure, Mac. But then there was all these people that he had that did get off their medications, and it was a free talk. Plus they offered dinner. I'm like, what do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose to go to this. All I got to do is make the phone call and register. So I'm not out anything. It's what's it going to hurt to see what it's about, because I really do want to get off my medication. That's my goal. And I went, and oh yeah, he was right on. He was right on, and here I am. Here I am as proof that it works. I started his program that night, that dinner. That was the beginning of my program, and I was taking 2 diabetes medications, Januvia and Actos, and within a week I started cutting them in half, one of them in half. Within, I think it was 3 weeks, I was done completely with one. Within 4 weeks I was done with the other, and that was in February of 2014. By May I was off my blood pressure medication. And through the program, I had lost 35 pounds without even trying. And I was just like, within the first week, I mean, I work here at a wastewater treatment plant, and I'd come in with a sample and try to write it in the book. I'm like, what am I doing? I can't remember what I did, and I have to stand there and think about it. Within a week of the program, I had clear thinking, and it was just awesome. And then my neuropathy started going away in time, and just feeling better all around, energy, just like, oh my gosh, not only am I going to make it to 60, I'm going to make it to 100. It's like, oh my gosh, my whole life has changed. My whole perspective on my future is just so positive now. As time progressed, pains started decreasing and finally went away completely. I mean, I was approached in a restaurant by an acquaintance. She saw me. What are you doing? You look so good. What have you been doing? So that was really neat. You know, people noticed the change, and all I did was change my choices. There was difficulty in eliminating some of my favorite foods, like chocolate. I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to live without chocolate? And so, yay for the counselors, the people that come alongside. They're there available for you to call them, and they'll check in with you once a week, see how you're doing, and because of them checking in with you once a week, you're feeling you're held accountable. And so I always could ask questions like, well, what do I do about this? I'm really having difficulty here. And they would have an answer. Oh, we've got a recipe that can help you. Chocolate's okay, it's just the sugar that's not. And we've got a recipe that can help you through that. My energy level prior to doing Dr. Gallo's program, I'm going to give it a 3.5, 4. I just forced myself to do what I needed to do. Now my energy level, I'm going to say, is on most days 9.5, 10. I mean, I'm like, let's go, let's get it done, let's finish this, let's do this project, let's just, and then let's just keep on going. It's all good. It's all good. Prior to the program, my pain level, I'd say, not. Then I would have said that it was lower, but now knowing how health feels and how good it to be with less or no pain, that I was higher in pain than I thought I was, I think. So I'm going to say prior I was 8.5, 9s in pain. On some days 9.5s. I mean, it was like everything hurt. But now, let's see. Let me do an evaluation. I'd say I got a small little thing going on in my ankle because I'm sitting here funny. A 1.5 maybe. Mostly I'm not hurting unless I overexert and carry a bunch of stuff, and then my back hurts. This experience with the food in Dr. Gallo's program is wonderful. It's gourmet. It's like, oh my gosh, I can eat this good and be so healthy. I've been sharing with people. They're like, oh wow, this is awesome. The recipes are just fantastic. I mean, the people who put these combinations together are geniuses. I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, you don't feel deprived at all. And you feel, as you're eating it, you just feel the good energy flowing through your body. It's pretty cool. The most helpful thing to me of Dr. Gallo's program, I'd say, was learning proper nutrition, because I had learned it wrong. Growing up and through my life, I thought I was eating healthy, found out I'm not or wasn't, but now I, for the most part, am when I'm not giving in to temptations. But yes, the learning to eat correctly was the most valuable part of this program to me. Eating out, depending on where you go, but you can find that people are, the waiters, waitresses, are willing to work with you. So it's okay to speak out and be brave and say, hey, you know, this fajita looks great. You know, I've got the meat, the onion, the bell pepper, but I really don't want the tortilla. Can I have that on a bed of greens? And I've never had anybody not accommodate my requests. And so, yeah, people are willing to work with you, and don't be shy. Just speak out what you need, and most part they'll work with you. Life is great. I mean, I've got hope. I've got all kinds of things I'm gonna do. It's like, I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to get on with my life. It's just so fabulous. If you're considering Dr. Gallo's program, don't waste any time. Just get on board, because it's the right thing to do. I mean, he's right on. It's correct. Do it. Do Dr. Gallo's program. You will save your life, and you will save your money, because even though it's an upfront cost, you're not going to be spending all that money down the road on prescriptions and doctors and everything else that just keeps adding up and piling up. My bills have gone down because I've gotten healthy. Dr. Gala and Mom, thank you so much for saving my life. I owe so much to both of you for your inspiration and your guidance. The Longevity Summit is a worthwhile thing to go to. There's just so much good information. One of the things that helped me while I was there, the last day of it, there was a speaker who spoke on the myofascial release, and I actually got to make an appointment with him, and oh my, what a difference. Because I still had a few pains. My back felt out of adjustment, and he got me walking straight. I didn't realize that I wasn't walking straight, and he explained it, talking about when you're driving your car, you've got the one foot on the accelerator and it starts tweaking out the rest of your body, and your muscles are all tight, and so it throws everything out of balance. He got me in balance, and I've been feeling great ever since.